Hey guys, how's it going? You're live, baby. We're live. It's been a while since we've done one of these, but yeah, give everybody a few minutes here to roll in. Have some things I want to chat about. Obviously, any questions, anything else we have going on, but yeah, thanks for hopping in. Welcome to the live stream. If you guys are hopping into the channel tonight, please leave a comment. Please say hi. Any questions you guys ask, I will get to all of them. And yeah, hopefully you guys are making your final preparations for Christmas, and hopefully you guys have had a good year, and hopefully a lot of you have some time off with your loved ones. But yeah, anyways, have some updates for you guys, channel direction, cars, everything. So as people kind of pour in, we will start answering some questions, and then we'll kind of jump in to the topics a little bit. So if you're hopping in tonight, make sure and leave a thumbs up, make sure and say hi, leave a comment, and yeah, we will chat. Hey, what's up, Luke? What's up, brother? Good to hear from you, man. Hopefully, you're still liking the BMW. I love those. Those things are sweet, dude. So yeah, hopefully you're loving it. So Luke has sold a couple different cars. I think he's kind of like me, jumps from different cars, but bought a BMW recently. So hey, 909 Scat, what's up, my friend? How are you, sir? Man, it's crazy. We got the hard hitters. We got Luke in. We got 909 Scat in. It's gonna be good. 909 Scat. Hopefully, you have some time off, my friend. Hopefully, you're able to enjoy some time with your family. But yeah, Luke, that's awesome, man. Let's see. You've had it now. How long have you had it? A month, probably. A few weeks, couple weeks, month, maybe. But yeah, excited, guys. It's been a while since we've done one of these. Sorry, it's taken me so long. It's been a couple months. So yeah, no, Luke, it was fun, man. Luke and I were chatting on Instagram. If you guys ever want to chat with me a little bit easier, sometimes Instagram's the best way. Luke and I think we went through every car that each one of us likes. So it was definitely fun. So yeah, 1 month, man. Before you know it, you'll have had that car for a year, and yeah. So I'm excited. Keep me posted on how you like it. But I definitely love BMWs. They are awesome. So yeah, guys, if you're jumping in, give a thumbs up, give a like, say hi in the chat. Would love to chat with you guys, answer any questions you guys might have. But hopefully, you guys are having a good year, good Christmas. So let's see, all good. Unfortunately, my wife tested positive for COVID, so it'll be a little hectic. Oh no, dude, I am so sorry. Dang it. Let me know if you need anything, man. My family, I don't. Maybe the last live I did is when like a month after we had COVID. So we all had COVID in our house. I got it from a work event end of July. I'm not joking. I was really sick. I was really sick for like a month. My wife was in her last month of pregnancy, so she gave birth at the hospital with COVID. All of her kids had it. So man, dude, those were some tough times. So hopefully, hopefully you guys are okay. So let me know, man. Seriously, if you need anything, I can Uber eat you something, whatever you need. Hopefully you guys can stay healthy, and hopefully it's not too crazy. Luke, you had it in March. Wow. um, it's nuts, and all these different variants going around. It's crazy. It's crazy what's out there. So stay safe. And yeah, that's about it. I recently, you guys probably haven't seen this wall before. So I used to have like some of my golf stuff up here, but put some of my different cars up here, and also my window stickers for each one. What's crazy, for the 3000 GT, I actually have the window sticker for it too. It was in the owner's manual, so it's pretty sweet. So I'm gonna have to get one up here for the yellow submarine if I have it long enough. So it'll be fun. But yeah, send any questions in, guys. I'm happy to talk about anything. It can be car related, it can be anything related. I got my big gulp, so I'm ready to party for the next little bit. So we should be good. Um, but yeah, so I always tell you guys what I'm drinking. I feel like that's my thing on YouTube Live. So my drink of choice, no judging. I'll fill it up to about here of Mountain Dew Zero Sugar, and then the last third I will do Mountain Dew Pitch Black. So it's kind of like a lime Ricky. So that's my drink tonight. So here are the things that I will share if there are no questions. So I want to give you guys an update on the 3000 GT, future mods coming for the Camaro. I wanted to cover why I bought the 3000 GT and kind of give you guys kind of my game plan for vids, what that'll look like. And then I want to give you guys kind of some future updates of where we're heading on the channel. So those are the topics that I'll dive into tonight. But before we jump into that, I'll give a chance for anybody ask any questions. If you guys are hopping in, give a like, give a comment, and yeah, we'll rock and roll. And people always ask me like, "Hey, do you put the Challenger in the middle because it's your favorite?" Well, I do love Challenger. I put it in the middle just because that's kind of where everything started, and honestly, it was the first one that I hung up to. So, no, not a huge rhyme or reason, but I felt like, hey, we'll start in the middle there. All right. So if there's no questions, and feel free and send a question anytime, guys. Update on the 3000 GT. So I've got the alignment fixed on the car. It's got all new tie rods on it. So it drives straight now. The steering wheel is straight, which is great. The brakes I ordered for it, I was going to install myself. I ordered them like 4 or 5 days ago. Actually wasn't too bad. It was actually fairly reasonable, but I got a message back saying they didn't have all the parts in stock. So we ended up canceling the order, but the car needs brakes so bad. Like it's horrible. I was doing some pulls in it as I took it over to the tire store the other day, and man, the brakes, it's wild. You guys will see on an upcoming video, but it's pretty wild. So got that done. I have degreased the engine really well, and the I'm starting to find out a little bit more about the car and diagnose it. So a mechanic thought I had a bad head gasket, and there's basically kind of a leak down compression test you guys can do that detects gases in the chamber of the engine, or cracked head block, or coolant getting into the oil, just different stuff like that. And it passed, and I did it for like 10 minutes. So it doesn't have a blown head gasket. It is leaking oil in 3 spots, two on the passenger side, one on the driver's side. I took off an intercooler pipe thanks to Frank. Frank, I don't know if you're hopping on tonight, but I took off one of the intercooler pipes on the driver's side of the motor, and I found some oil inside of it last night. So that's usually a sign that your turbo, and I think that goes to the rear turbo, if I'm not mistaken. So either a seal in the turbo has gone bad, or the turbo's bad. And then on my front turbo, I think that one's leaking too, because when I was pressure washing it yesterday, I noticed some oil up front. So my dad is coming down for the holidays. We're gonna take the turbos off. I might have to put new turbos on the car, which I don't mind. If I have to put new turbos on the car, it's actually cheaper than doing a head gasket or valve stem seals. So that is kind of the update. I have a new shift knob for it. It's actually right here. I don't know if I like it. It's not OEM, but it's just kind of it's a weighted shift knob. So I don't know if I really like it. We'll see. I need to put it in there and see how it shifts. But so I have a new shift boot for it that I need to put on. I have my new shifter. I need to fix the antenna. I need to fix just a couple random things around it. But detailing the car, guys. So kind of the videos that I'm going to be doing around the 3000 GT. You'll probably see a lot more. You'll probably see more Camaro content than you will 3000 GT content. But 3000 GT is just kind of what I'm submersed into right now and trying to get it where I want it to. But what I'm planning on doing is probably like a build series, but I'm not gonna like really drag it out. The interior on this car, guys, like it is crazy. Actually, let me show you guys a picture. I'll give you guys a sneak peek since you guys are here on the live. Let me show you what the carpet looked like before I started working on it, and then let me show you where it gets to. But it's pretty transformational. And I have probably been working on the interior. I would probably say now I'm probably at least 18 to 24 hours of working on the interior. And you guys will see in an upcoming video what that's like. So this doesn't really do it justice. And I don't know how well you guys can see it. That is what the carpet looked like in the back seat. So I took the seats out. That's what the back looked like. And then let me show you guys the same side, and that is where I got it to. So pretty different. It's still not where I like it. It's still a little bit dirty. So what I'm going to do is probably do a 7 or 8 video series of me detailing the car, interior, fixing the car, different things, as I add different stuff to it. So we're definitely going to have kind of a build series on it. So it should be fun. So those will be longer videos. Those will probably be like 20, 30 plus minute videos. But for those of you who are interested, we're going to be detailing it. There's a lot of different things that I'm going to be doing to the car, things I'm going to be installing on the car. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. I'm excited to bring it. But yeah, the yellow submarine, it's definitely caused me a few more bald spots than I normally have right now. But I'll pause there. I'll pause there before I go to the next one. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and hit me up. Oh, 909 Scat, they are coming, my friend. I actually have a recorded episode, and it will be the next one coming. So, fast food and fast cars on Fridays. Maybe I should add Fridays to it. Fast food and fast car on Fridays. That would be awesome because it's like super long. But yes, 909 Scat, I have a video filmed. It's coming back, baby. I am going to be talking about Dodge and Hellcats. I'm going to be talking about Mustangs, Camaros, electric cars. You're going to have a little bit of humor in there. So I actually have it recorded, and I'm probably going to release it on Sunday morning is my plan. So keep an eye out for that. I was going to release it today, but I did the 2 update videos back to back, which I wasn't planning on doing any of those videos, to be honest. And I got updates, good, fairly good news on the 3000 GT until I find something else wrong. But yeah, so they are coming back for sure. I've done 1 episode. But yeah, what's up, guys? I see we got a few more people hopping in. Give a thumbs up, give a comment, say hi. I'd love to hear. I'd love to hear from you guys. Any questions you have, I'd be more than happy to answer. Okay, well, let's jump on to the next one, dude. 909 Scat, you just need to do that, man. That's super nice of you. Thank you, dude. You're a trooper. Dude, your wife's tested positive for COVID. I need to be sending you stuff, man. I need to be sending you money. I need to be sending you, some Uber Eats. So please let me know I can repay the favor. But please, thank you. I really appreciate it, man. You're such a good supporter of the channel. So thank you. I really appreciate it. So future mods on the Camaro. All my money has been in the 3000 GT, but we will. Yeah, Luke, do you think you'll keep the Camaro for a while? Guys, I have issues. Okay. If you talk to my wife, she'll give you a long list of them. I do plan on keeping the Camaro a while. One of the videos that I want to put out is what I think. All of you guys have asked me, hey, what do you think of the Challenger versus the Mustang versus the Camaro? And that video is coming. It's coming. It's probably going to be more just me sitting down talking to you guys. But a lot of you have asked me for my opinions, and I needed some time with the Camaro. But I really like the Camaro. The only reason, I was contemplating selling it is just the cost of all the cars that I have right now. I mean, I'm $1,200-$1,300 a month just in car stuff. Now, they're financed. I have great interest rates on them. What I really want, guys, I want a lot of cars. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I want a ton of cars. I have another video that I want to, dude. Yeah, Luke, we actually need, you and I need to have a bet going of who's going to keep their car longer. Because, guys, I love so many different cars. Like, it's insane. And Ocean, welcome, my friend. That is a lot on car payments. That is with insurance. That is with everything. But, this car was 53,000. And then for the 3000 GT, I'm about 24 grand or so into that. So I love all cars. And the only consideration with the 3000 GT, I'm hoping I can fix the turbos. I'm hoping I can fix the seals. That's a car that, I love turbocharged cars. My channel primarily are V8 levers. And so that was a car I bought for me. I didn't really buy it for the channel. If anything, I just bought it for me to work on and bring videos, and if people watching, great. And so for me, it's a project car. It's something I could work on. It's something to challenge me with, and you guys will see. I did some polls in the, I did some polls on the 3000 GT, and the car rips pretty hard for a twin turbo. I think if I could get another maybe 50 to 75 horsepower out of the car, it could be awesome. But back to my whole comment around a lot of cars. My plan, any money I make on YouTube or all of this is to basically put it back into the channel. I want another car. I'm not going to tell you guys what that car is, but I want a lot of different cars. But so far I've really liked the Camaro. The only reason I was consider selling it is if that 3000 GT, if I don't fix the head gasket in it, that car's worth a few $1,000s. Why did I pay as much as I did for it? Well, do me a favor, go look on Auto Trader, go look on Facebook, go look on whatever, site you guys look at cars. Some of those cars are selling for mid 20s, 30s, 40s. You can't find them, especially the VR4 twin turbos. They're hard, they're rare. A lot of those cars have gone up in value. So I rolled the dice. I feel okay with what I paid for it, but if I would have known all the issues that were wrong with it, I probably would have negotiated a little bit different on the price. So I guess the only reason I was considering selling the Camaro is if I found out the head gasket's blown or something like really major, I ran out of money on the car, and I had to ditch it, I'd just be basically making payments for not having a car, and so it just didn't make sense. But I like the Camaro, and for right now, I don't have plans on selling it. But if you guys become attached to the cars that I have on this channel, you might be a little sad down the road. So let's see, 909 Scat, negative. I've paid more entertainment that's not half as good as watching your content for free. The very least I can do. Oh, that's nice, man. I appreciate it, brother. I have fun. I just try and be myself, but I appreciate you guys on here. It motivates me to do more. Let's see, Luke. Hey, let's do last longer. Yeah, dude, we need to have a bet. Hit me up on Instagram. Let's have a bet. Let's see who can last longer. Yeah, it is a lot on car payments. Adrian, hey, what's up, brother? Let's see. What's up, man? Just got word from my dealership. The Satin Steel 2022 2S1LE A10 arrives this Wednesday. Can't wait to get it. Was able to find it through Chevy inventory website. Dude, I'm happy for you, man. Hit me up. Tell me what you think of it when you get it. That's a special day. You're going to love it. The Satin Steel. Ooh, I'm so glad. So glad I got the Satin Steel. So hit me up. Let me know how that goes, man. But excited you got it. Ocean, let's see. This channel is what inspired me to put an order in a Camaro with all the bells and whistles I want. That's awesome, man. I'm sorry you had to spend a little bit more money, get all the bells and whistles, but the Camaros are definitely they're definitely underrated. So it's fun. Luke, have you ever driven an M340? I haven't, man. My boss, let's see, from my previous company, he had an M3, M4, M3. Maybe I can't remember, but that thing ripped. I think the M, even just some of the 2 Series is sweet, just kind of the 2-door. But BMW, my only recommendation if I buy a BMW or an Audi is it's got to have a warranty, because I'm complaining about my 3000 GT costs. Like those cars are expensive, but those cars go so fast, and I think BMW and Audi severely underrate the horsepower of their cars. I actually would love a BMW. I hope to have one someday on the channel. I think that would be really fun. But also, Matt, understand the desire to keep the nostalgia style car. Yeah, no, absolutely. I have another video coming out. So I drove other cars. So was it my plan to get a car like the 3000 GT? Yeah, it was. I also looked at Honda S2000s, IS300s, and Lancer Evo. What else did I drive? What else? Eclipse, Mitsubishi Eclipse. So I wanted a throwback car that was nostalgic. And when I drove the VR4 and the twin turbos kicked on, that power is crazy because turbo cars today are so linear in their power. Like from low all the way to red line, it just pulls. Those cars, it's like, I'm slow, I'm slow, I'm slow. Hey, hang on for your life. And so they're pretty fun. But I am going to do a video talking about those cars that I looked at. So Keith, what's up, my friend? Did you contemplate a ZL1? I did. So I don't remember which video I talked about this on. So Scenic Chevrolet in North Carolina or South Carolina. What you guys don't know, if you haven't seen the video, I actually had a ZL1 manual transmission on the way. This car took forever to get going. It took forever to get it ordered. They didn't have any updates, and it wasn't their fault. They were willing to give me my deposit back a couple times. So I didn't have to put a deposit down on the one in Scenic Chevrolet. They sent me all of the paperwork. It was satin steel. It was very basic. I think, what was I paying for that? Like maybe 67, 65, somewhere around there, but it was sticker. And it basically was this car without the performance data recorder, I think. I can't remember. Or maybe those come on the ZL1. I can't remember. But I did have a ZL1 coming. The only reason I didn't get it, and I feel bad, so I was relying on Vroom to buy my car. With this dealership, I had a promise to them that I'd trade in my car, and it helped me save on sales tax. But so I paid to ship my Mustang to them, paid to ship the Camaro to me. With the dealership in South Carolina or North Carolina, I can't remember. I think it's South Carolina. It was $2,000 just to ship a car one way from where they're at, and so it just didn't make sense for me to do that. So Vroom, what did they offer me on my Mustang? I can't remember. It was like they were gonna give me like 48,000 for it, or yeah, no, somewhere around there. But the Vroom price dropped like 3 or 4 grand overnight. And the only thing with the ZL1 is it would have maxed me out on money, like payment wise. So with this, I was able to still have some money that I could do some mods to it and buy the 3000 GT, which that wasn't in the works at that point in time. So yes, I did consider a ZL1 key. Thanks for jumping in. Let's see, Daniel, I'm planning on getting an LT1. Wish me luck. Daniel, dude, get it, man. They're awesome. I love the LT1 badge on the side of the fender. If you need help finding a car, if any of you guys need help finding a car, I actually enjoy doing it, so let me know. Ben Curtis, oh my gosh, backspin. What's up, brother? Oh man, I know I've made it big when Ben Curtis is jumping on the channel. So Ben's one of my really good friends from high school. Older than me, wiser than me. I don't know about a better golfer than me. I think I'm a little bit better than him. No, Ben's great. Ben and I have played in some tournaments together. Good friend. And I hope you're doing well, Ben. It's been good to chat with you. We need to catch up on your car situation. If you ever got that, what were you guys looking at? Oh, was it an Armada, a Nissan Armada? I can't remember. Let me know how that went. Let's see. Ocean. Oh, I spent a bit on options. I bet, man. It's hard. Like, it's so funny. The first dealership, the Chevy dealership I went into, and I made the one video on this. Like, I had a 2SS picked out, but man, like I had badges here, I had this here. Like, I went in with a long list of options, and those guys were probably looking at me like, "What is this guy doing? Like, what? Why does he want all this stuff?" Let's see. So, Sean, why satin steel over the shadow gray metallic? It's because I couldn't get a shadow gray metallic car. That's the truth. Shadow gray was my first color option, Sean, to be honest. But this, I really wanted the red seat belts. I wanted the performance data recorder. I didn't order this car new from the factory. It was one that was in transit, which you guys are going to experience that if you're out there looking to find the ones in transit. So shadow gray was my first option. I did find some shadow gray 1LEs, but it didn't have some of the options that I wanted. And the more I looked at the satin steel, I really liked it. And I wanted a very safe color moving away from black. I did not like black. And shadow gray, even though it's a little bit darker, I know it's nothing like black, but the silver, it just hides a lot more. So that's why. But I think shadow gray is awesome. Let's see, Keith. I just got my 2022 ZL1 A10 Red Hot last month. In love with it. I had a 28. Dude, that's awesome, Keith. Tell me the differences that you noticed right away. I would be curious to know. ZL1s are awesome. I'm not gonna lie. My father-in-law called me today, and he had a coworker that's looking to order ZL1, and he wanted to ask me my opinion on it. So yeah, let me know, Keith, like how you feel, like performance-wise, or any differences. I'd love to know, because frankly, I'd love a ZL1. Let's see, Ocean, when I saw that you got it, I was like, wait, what? And then you explained it, and I understood where you're coming from immediately. And I was like, oh, this is cool. Something you're excited about. Yeah, no, absolutely. I assume you're talking about the 3000 GT. So yeah, man, it's definitely fun. It's definitely fun. It's fun for me. Yeah, we'll see if I made a good purchase there or not. But I'm still working on it. But it's good. It's good. It's gonna get me through the winter months. Let's see. The ZL1 gets the twin turbo. It gets supercharger. Yeah, so it's a supercharger. 655 horsepower, 655 pound-feet of torque. Gets an engine thing. Exactly. Yep. Ben, yeah, we were looking for an Armada. Couldn't get the price we wanted, so we are back to shopping again. Good luck, Ben. Let me know I can help, man. It's crazy, guys. It in today's market, it is almost cheaper to buy and order a new car than it is to get a used car because these dealerships don't have inventory and so they mark up the price of them. So yeah, Ben, good luck, man. Let me know I can help. Mario, current, like current on a river, like current times, like thank you. I don't know. Welcome, buddy. It's good to hear from you, man. Welcome. Let's see, Keith. Love the channel, man. Keep it up. I follow some other Camaro channels and love how real you are, and you put out great content on. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate it. I have fun. And you guys are always going to get me and the real version of me. And like even some of the videos I did this week, right? Like some of those update videos. I don't I don't with YouTube, and I feel this is where social media is hard. I feel like people are always just like, you know, just you just see the highlights, right? But like I feel sometimes just to be real, maybe it relates. I think some people like it, some people don't. But yeah, I don't know. I appreciate it. I do feel with my video quality, I do want to get a better camera. I shoot a lot on my iPhone. I shoot a lot on my GoPro 7. But I do want to get some better camera equipment. But my goal is to bring you guys something that's beautiful, something fun to watch. You get the real version of me. But yeah, no, I appreciate it, Keith. Thank you. That's very kind of you. Ben Curtis, thanks for the shout out, though. We chat about getting together in the spring sometime. Glad you aren't getting discouraged about the car. Might be worth it in the long run. It might be, Ben. I'm gonna need you to come fix some stuff on it, buddy. So bring your golf clubs. Come down here. We can work on it. No, I knew when I bought that car, it needed some work. I saw the oil leak. I saw some of the other stuff on it. The owner, she was a little skeptical about me taking it to a dealer. Whole nother conversation there, or not a dealer, a mechanic. So I figured, okay, I'm probably maybe 2 to 3 grand in repairs. But when now, and it just depends where I'm at turbo wise. Turbos are about a grand to fix, so I just can't quit on it. I don't have that in me. So I'm gonna keep going until I run out of money on it, and we'll see where it gets it. But I do think if I can get it right, I think you guys will see why I bought it. But if you don't, that's okay too. But I'm excited about it. Hey, Badass 93 staying. Good evening. How's it going? Welcome, welcome. Thanks for coming in. Let's see. Thanks for response on the 2 colors. I love satin steel, but the shadow gray was originally grown on me. Originally, I wanted the ZL1. It's in my budget, but the insurance is stupid high. Um, it is. You know what's? I don't know. So I assume, Sean, you haven't bought one. The shadow gray is probably. Here's the truth. I think the shadow gray is more popular than the satin steel. I think if you get satin steel, if you look around town, you'll probably see a Chevy truck with satin steel on it. It's the same color. The shadow gray is popular. Shadow gray is more popular. I do like it. I don't think you can go wrong with any color choice. The Zeal one, you know, if it's in your budget, that's great. The insurance, I don't know how old you are, Sean. I I don't know if I have a great insurance company or not, but I don't pay hardly much for car insurance. Between my Camaro and my 3000 GT, I'm a little over $100 for both cars. But I do it through Bear River Insurance. There's some qualifications you have to meet. I'm gonna see how it is when I get in a wreck someday. But dude, shop around, because if that's the car that you want, shop around, see what you can get insurance wise. Granted, I haven't had any issues with my company, but yeah. Anyways, long run. Yeah, Ben, it is a long run for sure. Mario, any thoughts on giving 10K down? I've been thinking on getting a 2SS over an SS. I've been in talks with the dealership in San Antonio to order in May. Mario, no, great question, man. It's really up to you. Dealerships don't like you having cash. They like you financing through them. They like you financing as much as you can because they get a kickback from the institution. You're going to get a lot of opinions. I would just do what's best for you. I think in today's market, if you pay for the sales tax on your own, if you put a little bit down, you're going to be in a good spot with the car, given the economy. Some people like to have cash on hand in case an emergency or something comes up, or anything that they want to do. So there's a lot of different theories on that, guys. If you have any comments or help for Mario, that's what I love about the channels. All of you guys are willing to help. So tell him your thoughts. Let's see. You want to get a 2SS over an SS. I just think it depends on your preferences. Me, I'm a little bit biased towards the 2SS because of what you get with it. You get the upgraded sound system, you get the interior lighting, you get the camera that is up, the mirror that turns into a camera. So it really just depends. My advice, if I were in your shoes, I'd probably put 4 grand down, and keep the rest of the money to modify or to do some other stuff, or make extra payments on it, whatever you feel. But everybody's circumstances are different. Let's see, Keith. I got to drive it. I only got to drive it one day. You drove it one day, dude. How do you see? I live up in Wisconsin, and salt already has been out. I have to put the miles on to get past the break-in period. Man, it wants to go. It does. Dude, one day, man, that's a tease. So I totally get where you're coming from. I drive my car here in Utah, and if it's salty out, I don't drive it. But dude, the break-in period's tough. But from what I've read, it's probably good to abide by it. So you're gonna be itching to get out and drive that thing. So hey, if it clears up on the roads, go take it out. But that's awesome, man. Super excited. Keith, did you say what color it is? I can't remember if you said yours is satin steel. Remind me what color yours is. Let's see, Tyler Marshall. I just traded my 2018 Camaro 2SS for 42K. I bought it 3 years ago for 44K. Oh my gosh. See, that is what is nuts, guys. That is what's crazy. I got an offer from Vroom this week, and this shows you guys that I'm not playing around when I just put out a video. It's not like, hey, click on this. Nothing happens. Vroom offered me 48.5 for my Camaro 2SS 1 Elite. I felt it was a little low. I paid 53 for it. So the market is crazy. I don't think it's a bad time to sell your car. It's just a hard time to find the car that you want and to get a deal on it. My father-in-law is looking at Honda Pilots right now. And, I kind of told him with the Camaro, because I owe a lot to him, because he taught me, hey, Austin, go wherever you can to get a deal. And, I bought this in Nebraska, bought this in Iowa, and then this was in Texas and had it shipped to me. But I don't think he believed me that in today's world, sticker price is pretty common on new cars, and he's now going through that. So it is a crazy market. So if you have a used car and you don't need it, it's a great time to sell it. Sean M, 2SS is well worth it. Completely agree, man. I do, just for the money. It's great. Keith, Red Hot, man, I love Red Hot. They're awesome. Keith, do you watch, let's see, One Hot One LE? I like his channel. Or maybe it's Hot One LE. He had a Red Hot Camaro. So if you haven't watched his videos, I actually like a lot of his stuff. Maybe he'll hop on tonight. Let's see. Infidel 6687. I have a 2SS ordered, and I will be paying cash. I already have put it up in its own checking account. We'll have to pay interest. That's great. That's the best way to do it. If you guys have cash and you can pay straight for a car, you don't have to finance it. You don't have to pay any interest on it, and that is the way to go. Sean M, FYI, you're correct. I haven't found nor ordered a Camaro yet. There are none out there to my liking. Well, Sean, let me know. You can message me on Instagram. I can't remember who I helped out on here, but I recommend what I looked at when I was trying to buy a Camaro. I'm not joking you. I probably called 30 to 40 Chevy dealerships. Go on Chevy's website, look at their inventory, see those cars that are in transit, break it down by the color you want, the specs that you want. Now, obviously, if you want a lot of custom specs, you're probably not going to find it. But if you can put in shadow gray, if you can put in automatic or manual, whatever you want, use that and call those dealerships, see if there's a hold on it, see if there's anything else you can do on there. So yeah, no, absolutely. But yeah, give it a go, man. Let's see. How is the Bose system in the 2SS? I heard the Harman Kardon in a 2020 Rango. So I'm opinion on this, Adrian. I think the Bose sound system is the best premium sound system. of all of the cars. I do. I've heard the Harman Kardon. I had the Alpine in my Challenger. The Mustang. I had the Bang& Olufsen. The Bose in this blows it away. I don't need to add a subwoofer in the back of my trunk, but I'm going to do one anyways. But in my opinion, the Bose is the best. But that's just my opinion. Everybody likes different things sound wise. So what's important to me might not be as important to you, but I think it's the best. Let's see, Ocean. I have unread chat thing up above as well on the new car versus the old thing. Oh, let me go back up here. Let me see if I missed it. Let's see. Okay, yep, here you go. And new cars don't have the miles on them and less potential issues, to be honest. I looked into used, and with sports muscle cars, it's a lot of risk given how people drive them. So new car then. Yeah, I agree. You know what's one thing that's interesting is these cars have break-in periods, but people that go take them for test drives or joyrides, you don't know how they drive them. So I think these cars from the American manufacturers, I think they've stepped up their game a lot. I don't think they have as many issues. I think you can buy used cars out there that are good. My recommendation, which I don't take my own advice sometimes apparently, if you are buying a used car, have them see if they'll let you take it to a mechanic, a couple mechanics if you have to, but make sure that it's solid. If they have a service record history on it, these cars are meant to take a lot of abuse, in my opinion. I think you'll be all right. Hey, Hot One Ali, what's up, bro? It's been good talking on Instagram. Tell the people to hold on to their cars. Exactly. So Hot One Ali, if you guys haven't checked out his channel, I love his channel. I think he does a great job with his videos. He has a red hot 1SS 1LE Camaro. He recently sold it, but if you guys haven't checked out his channel and you guys like Camaro content, he does some great canyon drives, does some great things. So make sure and check him out. He just sold his Camaro and he is looking for a new ride. So yeah. So anyways, he's awesome. I love his videos. Definitely a good channel to follow. So hopefully can meet up with him someday. And I think he likes angels and airwaves too. So that's also a plus in my book. Donnie Marks, Hot One LE. I watch all your vids, dude. Yep, Hot One LE is a stud. If you guys haven't watched his videos, I think he's a little bit more my style. I think he's just real. He's honest, and he does some really good POV driving videos. Let's see, Sean M. Think 2SS 1LE, case manual, red seat belts, undecided on exterior color with the 2SS 1LE. Those cover a lot of options. Yeah, I think, Sean, you can find that. If you're not looking on Chevy's inventory on their website, I'd look at it. In today's market, guys, it's going to be very hard for you to find the car that you want at a dealership that's close to you. You either need to order it, or you're going to need to be willing to fly somewhere to get it, drive it back, or ship it back. But if you really want the car that you want, that's what you're going to need to do. Let's see, Keith. I've done the smoke side markers from, hey, awesome, man. New third brake light comes in does a pattern. Just got a bunch of interior carbon fiber from Carbon Add-ons going in this week. Dude, you're doing it right, man. Absolutely. Absolutely. I can't recommend that enough. The Doty Dynamics, Doty, I'm sure I'm probably saying it wrong. Those were such a great install. Like on my Challenger, I did the kind of the tint. I did it from Lux Auto Concepts and it was fine, but some of the cutouts weren't great. But the dynamics, they're more expensive, but man, they just popped right in. And they were awesome. I loved it. So yeah, I've definitely been excited about it. So let's see, Adrian. Yeah, I was thinking on adding 210 Boston Acoustic G5s on the Camaro, but I feel like that would be a little too much bass. So Adrian, what I'm going to be installing is a powered subwoofer. Powered subwoofer for you car guys, or audio files, probably isn't going to be enough for your liking. But what I can tell you, what's really cool about a Challenger, Charger, or Camaro is the batteries in the trunk. And a powered subwoofer, you need minimal wires. You can tap into your rear speakers. I've done some video installs on that. It's pretty easy. I'm actually going to be installing one that I haven't done a review on in my Camaro. That's coming up. So probably in the next couple months, but really easy to do. And I like it because it just keeps it clean. They're very compact. So yeah, it should be awesome. Let's see. Sean M just saw today Hot One LE sold. He did, but you know what? That happens. He had some challenges with Chevy, with GM around his brakes. No, it wasn't your brakes. It was your clutch. There's some clutch chatter and some things happening. And so if you guys haven't checked out his channel, go check it out. Let's see, Donnie Marks. I really want a 1LE. I've been watching all your videos too. Absolutely, man. 1LE is a great, great package. The perfect package for me probably sits between a 1LE and a 2SS. I think if you track your car, this is a must. But man, just look at those wheels that you get. It's just so good. The tires that come with this. All I can say, whoever's getting a Camaro out there, the first thing that you want to do, seriously, don't drive your car that much. I'm not a fan. I made fun of my dad with his pickup trucks and putting like mud flaps on them. But get some rock guards on there, guys, and get some paint protection film. So my paint protection film goes like up here, and I have some on the front of the car. But I'm telling you, especially with the 1LE, I literally will have rocks just hanging out on the inside of my wheel. Like, if you guys are meticulous about your paint, I recommend it. If you don't care so much about it because it's going to get stuff anyways, fine. But of all my cars, this car has tossed up the most rocks. It's because the wheels literally are right to the edge of the fender, if not poking out just a touch. So 1LE is great. You can't go wrong with it. And honestly, if you're looking at a manual transmission 1LE, they're rare and hard to come by. So yeah, definitely have to check that out. Let's see, 909 Scat, need extra bass, go through Rockford Fosgate 12, super easy install and sounds great. Already has a video on how to install it, fellas. Thanks, 909. Absolutely. 909, I need to catch up with you on how you are liking that. But so I've done 2 reviews. I've done the JBL, I've done the Rockford Fosgate. I like the Rockford Fosgate better than the JBL, but both are really good options. I just like how the Rockford Fosgate can disconnect. The review I'm going to be doing is actually on a cheaper subwoofer, powered subwoofer. I'm just curious to see how it does. So yeah, I do have videos on installing a powered subwoofer. I have a video comparing reviews on a JBL and Rockford Fosgate. So that video is, I think, my second most popular video. So if you haven't checked it out, please do. Let's see, Mario. I was told I would have a 6-month wait period. Yeah, you might, man. That's kind of the reality of where things are at today. What I will say, and I've said this, if you haven't seen this video, Mario, go back and watch it. I can't remember what I titled it, but it's basically, if you're out there looking for a new car today, here's my opinion. Every dealership gets different allocations. Some dealerships are truck, they get a lot of trucks. Some of them get a lot of SUVs. Some of them get a lot of Camaros. So a lot of these dealerships don't have good intel from GM. My car, Austin is sitting on a lot. Austin's sitting on a lot for like 2 months. It's waiting for a chip. Then all of a sudden, I'm like, hey, I want my deposit back. And the next day they're like, Austin, the car is here. And I'm like, what? The car's here? So you are going to wait a while. But if you get impatient, I know one of my followers on Instagram said, Austin, I'm going to be waiting forever. I helped him out and he was able to get a car faster. So if you are looking at other cars, you can put a deposit down on one of these cars and, order it. And then you can also go on Chevy's website, see if something is coming in faster, talking to another dealer, see if you can get like better intel, because some dealerships get them faster than others. I've also heard, depending on how your car is spec'd out, it can slow down or speed up how soon you get those. So in my opinion, you might be waiting 6 months. You might be waiting 3 months. If some of you on here have ordered your car recently, let us know how long you've got it so we can help out Mario. Let's see, Tyler Marshall. I saw a 2022 2SS in Rapid Blue, and that color looks amazing in person. I'm a Rapid Blue fan. I like the Rapid Blue. Can't go wrong with that. That's a lot on the C8s. Sean M. agreed, Rapid Blue is amazing. I've looked at all 9 colors currently offered. Thoughts on the Wild Cherry? Man, Wild Cherry. I was looking at a Wild Cherry ZL1 in New York. I like the Wild Cherry. I think it looks really good on the 1LB package with the wheels and the hood. I think the Wild Cherry is a love it or hate it type color, but I like it. I think it looks pretty sharp. I was considering it. It wasn't a top color for me, but it was probably in the top 4 choices. Josh Cooper, what did I tell you about eating in the car? Dude, it's not good because it spoils your dinner. So Josh on here, he was in my Mustang reveal video. He was not smart enough to go to Iowa with me. I'm just teasing, dude. You're so nice to come with me and put up with my crap. But Josh, best friend since 1st grade. I won't tell the story of how we met, Josh. We can do that another time, another place, another time. But anyways, best friend since the 1st grade. And he has driven the Mustang. Never drove the Challenger. and I need to get him to drive the Camaro and the 3000 GT. But he and I almost speak to each other in movie language. So what he's referring to is the movie Tommy Boy, when Tommy Boy's over there eating a French fry and squirting ketchup in his mouth. And he goes, "What did I tell you about eating in the car?" And then he smiles and he goes, "It's not good because it spoils your dinner." So I love movies. If you guys ever want to talk movies, I can talk movies. Keith, I got lucky that my salesman called me in September knowing I wanted a ZL1, and he said he received an allocation for one. I jumped on it that day and had it already designed. Dude, kudos to you, man. That's nice. Some sales experiences go smooth, some of them don't. But that sounds awesome. Where? Oh, no, you told me you're in Wisconsin, so that's awesome. And honestly, guys, here's just my opinion. Don't hold me to this. I really like dealing with dealerships in kind of the Midwest part of the country. Um, all dealerships, you can find good people, bad people, but the ones that I really like to work with were kind of in the Midwest. This one, Nebraska, Iowa, just down to earth, just no games, no frills. Really, and those were the places they typically didn't have dealer fees, or not dealer fees, but dealer added accessories they add on other cars. So, anyways, that was my experience. Sean M. Rock guards and PPF are a must. They are, and don't wait long. Seriously, don't wait long. Like when I had my car PPF, just even inside here, I had chips all inside of there, and like my PPF right here has gotten tore up before I put on my rock guard. So seriously, if you're buying one of these, no joke, literally put it on before you do anything else. So let's see, Keith, yep, agree, absolutely. Let's see, Donnie Marks, if I was to buy a used car, it would be from you. You really appreciate and take care of your car. So I appreciate that, man. I do. Guys, I love detailing cars. I've kind of been thinking about starting up my own detailing business. My cars, like when people buy my cars or when dealerships buy them, like they're amazed at the condition of the cars. I'm not perfect, but I do try and take care of my cars. I hand wash them. I do the best to take care of them. I love detailing products. If you guys, I've been contemplating starting a second channel about car detailing stuff. I don't know though. I'm probably just going to mix it into this channel. I'll see. But no, I appreciate that, Donnie. I'm not perfect, but I do try and take really good care of my cars if I can. Sal, hey, what's up, brother? How are you, man? Why don't you do more Camaro videos? I need to. I need to. Honestly, the 3000 GT is what's consumed me, but I will be doing more Camaro videos. I promise. Camaro's not going anywhere. Camaro is really the heart of the channel right now. The 3000, I think people put up with or they watch for whatever reason. I don't care. But no, more Camaro videos coming, man. The next video you will see from me is fast food and fast cars. So I have a second episode. So I'm going to be talking kind of all the major brands, muscle cars, and what's happening in it. So we'll for sure kind of see how that goes. But no, I appreciate it. The 3000 just kind of consumed me. I just recently bought it. I've had issues with it, spent a lot of money on it. So those are some of the videos you've seen. So let's see, Keith, my salesman told me 6 months and it took 2.5 months for mine, and he didn't get any updates from Chevy until it was on the way to dealership. And that's true. What Keith said is absolutely true. And I touched on that video. I don't think these dealerships, they're not trying to scam you. They just don't have good information. And like seriously, this car, I was literally getting paperwork on a Saturday for the ZL1. I woke up that morning, my vroom price expired, so I put in my car again, and it dropped $3,000 overnight. For the last 3 weeks, it was going up $500 every week, and so I was like, crap, that messed up. These guys were giving me a check for my deposit back. They were sending it back to me, and they text me on Saturday saying, "Hey, Austin, the car's here," and I'm like, what? So guys, just know that with these cars, expect the worst, hope for the best. But it really just depends. And these guys don't have a lot of insight. Let's see. Is the Dodge Stealth the same as the 3000 GT? It is. So, there's different versions of them. With the Dodge Stealth, you have the twin turbo. With the 3000 GT, the VR4 is the twin turbo. So at one point they collaborated. So it's really, what's different with the Mitsubishi, the 3000 GT, it actually is made in Japan. So it was imported from Japan. So yep, same thing, same power figures, same everything. The back end and just the looks of them are just a little bit different. So yeah, they absolutely are. What's crazy is in Japan, the 3000 GT is actually called a GTO. and they couldn't call them a GTO in the States because of Pontiac. And that was already a trademark term. So it's actually referred to as the GTO in Japan. So if you ever see a car that looks like mine, it says GTO, it's probably because they either changed those emblems out or it's in Japan. So detailing is a good side gig. Guys, I am really weird. I love detailing cars. Like my father-in-law, he is selling his Hyundai Genesis. And I said, dude, bring it down. I have a steamer. I can shampoo the carpets. I can detail it. Like I love it. So my first job out of or right around high school, I started working when I was 15. I worked at a car wash on 17th Street in Idaho Falls. That was mainly exterior of the cars. I did that for 3 or 4 years. Then I worked at Carden's Car Wash, where we actually detailed cars and washed them. So I've worked at 2 different car washes. I've always been around cars. I've always detailed my own cars. One of my favorite things to do, as dumb as this sounds, and this is actually kind of before I really researched detail products, I would go to AutoZone and I would be in there for probably for an hour. And I'd be like, ooh, I'm going to try this detailer, or oh, I'm going to try this, or oh, this smells good, or oh, I like this. I love detailing products and I kind of geek out about it. If you guys ever want to know some of the detailing products I use, I can give you an update. I can tell you from cleaning the carpets on the Yellow Submarine that I've tried a lot of different variants of carpet cleaners. So, anyways, I've thought about maybe opening like a Saturday side hustle detailing business, but more to come on that. I actually would really like to do that. So mixed detailing videos in the channel. Don't make another account for that. 2-in-1. Done, Jose. I can do that. Surprisingly, so you guys probably watched my iron remover video recently on the Camaro. That video I filmed 3 months ago, right after I had it. I wasn't going to release it because what's funny about YouTube is viral videos promote other viral videos. And if you have a video that doesn't do good, your next videos don't do good. But historically on my channel, the detailing videos take forever to really get traction. But I love detailing. That I'm just going to throw it in there. So Jose, I think that's great advice. I'll for sure do it. And honestly, I don't want to try and manage 2 channels. One's enough for now. Let's see, Donnie Marks. What do you think about Shadow Gray Metallic in the 1LE? I love it, Donnie. If I would have got the specs that I got on this car, Shadow Gray was my first choice. We talked about it a little bit earlier, but I think Shadow Gray is a phenomenal option. I will say this: Shadow Gray, those cars get snatched up probably faster than any other color in Camaros. Just my opinion. I'm calling around, so I think the Shadow Gray looks phenomenal. And honestly, guys, with this setup, especially in the 1LE with these wheels, just about any color looks awesome. But I love the Shadow Gray. Let's see, Shadow Gray is awesome too. It has some blues and grays in it. It does, and it hits different in different kind of lights. The Shadow Gray does as well. But yeah, Shadow Gray. What I recommend, when I was telling my wife this, she's looking at getting a different minivan, and I said, look, because the challenge right now is you guys probably can't see these colors in person. You're only seeing them on Chevy's website. What I would do, go find reviews of YouTubers, go look at images, type in 2022 Camaro, 2021 Camaro, and see the colors like really in a live setting with sun on them, everything. So just so you guys can get a good understanding, because a lot of these you're going to kind of have to order blind. Make sure you really like the color, because for me, and I don't know if you guys are this way, like one week I'm like, ooh, I really like this color. The next week I'm like, oh, I like this color, but then I like this color. So it bounced around. But Sean's right. Shadow Gray is awesome. I think they're awesome. Let's see. So yeah, there we go. JG Camaro SS. I have one. Love the color. So JG, I don't know if you have a channel, man. But if any of you guys want to see his pictures, maybe he has an Instagram, he could share them with you. Yeah, it's a sweet color. I definitely am a big fan of it. Let's see, Tyler Marshall. I like detailing as well. Not really brand loyal, as I enjoy trying products from every brand. I am the same way. I have gotten really more niche into different things. Like, I have a product from Extra Tough coming. It is an all-purpose cleaner, but it really can clean. I mean, obviously by the title, it can clean a lot of stuff. But I've heard really good things about that. I'm gonna try that on the carpets, because the carpets still aren't to where I want them. I really probably should just replace the carpets, but I'm kind of like a man on a mission right now. But I like trying new products. The smell of them, I don't think there's nothing better than having some AirPods in or some music in, and detailing a car. That's just my opinion. And a cold beverage, preferably, something tasty. Um, let's see, Jose. I'm trying to get an SS1LE here in Miami, but it is hard to find. Dude, an SS1LE is going to be tough. Jose, just what I would say is open up to traveling to get your car. I'd look at the Carolinas, look over into Georgia. Georgia gets a lot of cars. Guys, it's going to be hard waiting for a car that you want and the colors and the specs that you want to hit your dealership lots. There's just not a lot of inventory. So be open to traveling to get one. Be open to looking at other dealerships. Just make sure when you guys are ordering or putting a deposit down on this car, you ask the dealership, what are all of your dealer fees? What are all your costs? What is my out the door price? Because I can tell you, Georgia gets a ton of cars, something Duluth there. But they have like $3,000 added on to every car through miscellaneous crap. It could be a GPS tracking device, like all the stuff. Don't pay for that stuff. They won't knock it off. They knock some of it off for me, but you might have to go outside if you really want to get it, especially for the 1LE. Those are hard to find. Tyler Marshall, the Camaro 6 form has some good pictures of all the colors. There we go. So thank you, Tyler. For those of you who are on tonight and you guys want to see the color and to be able to look at it, there you go. Camaro 6 forms has pictures of all the cars. Let's see. Kevin Nope, longtime DSM owner and SS1LE owner. Wow, dude, we have a lot in common. Mitsubishi has been and will continue to discontinue the parts required to keep these cars running, which is sad. Wish you the best of luck with repairs. Hey, thanks, Kevin. I've been grateful for a lot of the DSM guys, the Mitsubishi guys that have helped out. It's funny. It is hard to find parts. It really is. Like eBay, 3SX, a lot of the Facebook forums, even just buying used parts. So it is crazy. I think it'll make the cars more rare, but it's also going to be hard to find the parts. So Kevin, would love to maybe chat with you on Instagram sometime, pick your brain more. But yeah, anyways, let's see. I love the color. I have Stealth Gray Metallic 2006 GMC Sierra single cab. Yeah, no, absolutely. It's pretty. So definitely love the color. Let's see. Tourette Barrage. Get rid of the Camaro. Okay. Tell me why you think I should get rid of the Camaro. Would love to hear your opinion on that. Let's see. 1LE track days. I put an order for mine. 2 days later, I found exactly what I was looking for in Virginia. Flew out there, picked it up, really lucked out, got MSRP. Dealership added some minimal things, OnStar, etc. There you go. I mean, guys, it is okay to place a deposit on a car and go get something somewhere else. Dealerships will give you your deposits back. Make sure before you do it. But if you guys are impatient and you want those cars, you don't want to wait 6 months or be in the dark, don't be afraid to find a car where you can get it. That's all I can say. Sean M. Chevy Dude has a good video on dealer fees. Okay. Yeah. Guys, check that out. Dealer fees, see what you can do to negotiate on those. Let's see. Mine had $1,000 in fees outside of their dock fee. Their dock fee I think was like $150, $180, something like that. It was cheap, but they had $1,000 added onto it. And what's funny is it's almost done by like state. If you order from Texas, almost every Texas dealership I called, they added dealer added accessories to their cars. These guys, I said no to twice. And I said, I'm not paying, if I'm paying sticker, I'm not paying anything else. It's so funny. One of you gave a really good comment on one of my videos, and they said it's kind of like going to the grocery store and the cashier at the end just starts throwing stuff in your cart and says, no, you're going to buy this. You have to buy this. It's really the same concept. I thought that was really clever and creative. So they knocked my $1,000 off the dealer fees, which they made that seem like they don't do that, but don't pay those. Try and negotiate with them. But apparently Chevy Dude has some good information on that. So go for it. Let's see. Donnie Marks kind of looks like Shadow Gray. Yeah, because you said it's a Stealth Gray. So I'm sure it's probably very similar to the Shadow Gray. So yeah, and then that forum that Tyler mentioned, Camaro 6, you guys can see the colors there. Let me give you guys a couple updates. Keep sending your questions, guys. I'm loving all the questions that we're getting in. So yeah, I didn't get into future mods on the Camaro. So future mods coming for the Camaro. I'm going to be changing out the reverse light on it for something more LED. I just don't like the reverse light. It's kind of an off yellowish color. So I'm gonna be changing that out. That'll be a simple modification. Debating on window tint or not. Here in Utah, they're pretty strict with their tint laws. And for me, if it doesn't look right, it doesn't look right. And that car already is really dark inside right now. So adding some tint to it. I don't know. I'm still on the fence with that. I am going to be adding a powered subwoofer to the back of the car, in the trunk, probably a 10-inch or 12-inch. I can't tell quite yet what I want to do, but I do know the brand that I want to get and try it out, and it's a cheap one. So I'll be doing a video on that. And for right now, I'm still kind of brainstorming a few other modifications that I want to do to the car. I do want to get a Rotofab air intake on the car, so that's definitely coming down the road. But kind of slow and steady on some of the Camaro mods. I do have several other Camaro videos that I have a list that I want to film. So those are some future mods on there. A lot of you have been asking that, hey, how can I contribute to the channel? How can I do it? Well, 909 Scat was great to send some money here on YouTube chat. I don't expect it, guys. In my last video about some of the updates around the 3000 GT, that I had good news that it wasn't a head gasket. I created a Venmo. If you guys want to contribute to it, great. If you don't, it's all good. But it's gone in 60 SIXTY. You guys are welcome to donate there to the channel. I'll make sure and give you guys a shout out. I'll make sure and give you guys a high five, whatever it might be. But I don't expect it, guys. I just appreciate you guys watching and interacting with me. But some of you asked for that, so I wanted to make sure to talk about that. Updates for 2022. So believe it or not, I actually have a swag store. You guys can see in all my videos. If you guys ever want a t-shirt or anything, you can go look in there. I don't really wear my merchandise enough. I don't really like to promote it. I'm kind of really bad about like promoting that stuff. You guys notice I never ask you guys hardly ever to subscribe on my videos, because I feel like if my videos are good enough, you guys should subscribe anyways, or if you don't, that's okay too. And I get tired of the channels I feel are always pumping that. I'm just like, hey, I'll bring you the best content I can have. If you guys want to watch it, great. If you don't, it's all good. But I am going to be updating some of the store of shirts, hoodies, different stuff. So it's on Teespring. I try and keep the prices really, really low as I can. I don't make hardly any bit of a profit off of those, but look for more shirts next year, some different things in there. But next year, what is coming for the channel? What's cool is, I have some fun videos coming up that I'm planning on and collaborating with, but I'm going to line up the 3000 GT versus the Camaro. We're going to see how that's going to go. I'm going to have some Hellcat content with my dad's car. I might race the SS versus my dad's Hellcat, but we're going to freshen it up. We're going to do a lot of different things. I am going to try and attempt to paint correct the 3000 GT on my own. I've never done that before, but I feel like I can do it. So that's kind of where we're at now. Selling cars, doing cars. If you guys have followed the channel, I own this car for a year. I own this car for 6 months. I've owned this car for 3 months. So I like buying and selling cars. I actually really like some of these project cars, although this one, maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. But there is another project car that I really like, but it wouldn't be a project car because I think it's going to be a little bit more reliable. So will I be adding a third car this next year? Probably not. It just depends on what YouTube does. The only way I would be able to probably afford a third car right now is if I sold the Camaro. I got like a Toyota 86. So I'd be going from a $53,000 car to a $30,000 car. Then I could add a third car. The problem right now, I have a 2-car garage at my house, and the yellow submarine outside isn't helping the resale of our house. So I don't know, guys. Car-wise, you never know. I'm excited about the new Z. I'm excited if the Super comes out with a manual transmission. And V8s, guys, it's kind of a last swing for the fence on V8s, but I really like the Camaro. And all of your guys' comments were awesome. I haven't responded on that, on a lot of those, but I like the Camaro. I really like the Camaro a lot. What's weird though today, and I'm not going to do a video on this because I think it was weird, but the car electronics shut off twice on me driving down the road. The engine didn't turn off. The engine was still going, but my display, my odometer, it went black and then it came back on. It did that twice, but it was really cold today. And I didn't let the car warm up as long as I wanted to before I went to my lunch meeting. So yeah, anyways, that did that twice, but that stuff doesn't bug me because I just feel like that's the first time it's done it. Now, if it continues to do it, then yeah, we might have an issue, but it's under warranty. But guys, the power of this car, It's fun, just like the Challenger, just like the Mustang. They're awesome. So get a V8 if you can. But let me catch back up on some of the comments. Let's see, Sean. I'm in Michigan. We have a max dock fee of 230, so they all charge you. See, that's great. 230 is great. Up above $300, I start to question what that dock fee really covers. So yeah, you'll for sure have to check it out. Hey, Tourette. Okay, perfect. So you told me to get rid of the Camaro. You said I had to lemon law mine. Chevrolet promised a new one, couldn't fulfill its promise, and I ended up getting money back. And you had an EDIF issue. Dealer couldn't fix it because 1LE stuff is different. Chevrolet caved to give me my money back only because I lawyered up right away. Well, you're smart, man. And I'm sorry you had to go through that, dude. That's definitely not fun. Definitely not something you want to have to go through. With my Scat Pack, I had a dead battery, and I had to like convince Dodge, strong arm Dodge, to replace the battery for me. My Mustang, I never had to take it to the dealer for anything, although I hammered the metal panel in by myself because it was sticking up. But guys, I think unfortunately every brand you buy, you can find lemons in it. But I hope I don't have issues with it. Today was kind of the weird quirk that I had with that, but I'm not worried. If it continues to do it, then great. But my car didn't shut off, so that was fine. But anyways, sorry that happened, man. But I think that's good advice, guys. If you have a lot of issues with your car, might be good kind of lawyering up. Hot One Ali, who was on here before, he wasn't successful at GM on his clutch issue. They basically said, and what's funny is there's some contradicting thoughts around Chevy and warranting cars that are track driven. In his case, they didn't. They said, "Now this car has been driven, on the track. You can see a number on it." So, anyways, let's just stick together as a community. Let's share thoughts. So, Trek, good advice there. I'm glad you got your money back. Let's see, JG Camaro SS. What do you think about getting an aftermarket alarm? I was looking at one for this past weekend, but I'm still researching. My honest opinion, I don't like them. I don't. I don't know if your car sits outside, if it sits inside. I don't know enough about the car's alarm system. I just have never been a big fan of an aftermarket alarm because they have to run wires places. I'm nervous about, anytime I buy a car and they have like that little blinking light that kind of comes up through the center console. I'm not a fan of it, but do what you need to do, man. These cars cost too much to have them stolen. I haven't heard of a lot of issues on Camaros getting stolen. Obviously, with the Chargers and people being able to break into the windows, that has been pretty common. So I haven't heard too much about Camaros, but dude, what matters is what matters to you. Me personally, it's what I have car insurance for. If you have gap insurance, that's great too. But it's up to you, man. If you like it and if it helps protect your car, do it. Doesn't matter what I think. It matters what you think. 909 Scat, let's do what we can to help Austin out. Every little bit helps keep the videos coming. Absolutely, man. Well, I appreciate it. And whether you guys help out or not, we're gonna keep rolling, guys. I love YouTube. I love this. I love making car content. I'm gonna mess up and I'm not gonna hide it. I'm gonna make some good things happen, but I just promise to bring you guys be me, and have fun. If you guys want to support, great. If you don't, it's all good. But 909 Scat, I really appreciate your help, brother. You're honestly great for doing that. Let's see. GM covers warranty under strict guidelines. Correct. Yep. A lot of these manufacturers with these warranties, it's interesting. There's some of the stuff that they will cover, but I feel like anymore, they try not to cover stuff. But we have to hold them. We have to hold them accountable. What is the quote on Tommy Boy? He goes into the one. He goes into the one place. I can't remember the guy's name, but anyways, he was mad because he didn't put a warranty on the box, and he's like, well, I can put a warranty on the box and it can be a guaranteed piece of shit, and then anyways, he goes into a big story and everything on it, but that's what it reminded me of. But let's see, Tourette, down to only using OEM tires. Not sure I follow on. Oh, gotcha. So you're saying with the warranty, even if you're not using the recommended tires, you might have issues with it. And that's so sad, guys. Like these dealerships, we pay so much money for these cars, for them not to hold up and to help us out with that. It's kind of silly, in my opinion. Dr. Jedi, will you be doing any track days? So great question, and hey, welcome, brother. I appreciate it. In the Camaro, Probably not. And I know that is sad. I know that does a disjustice to the Camaro 1LE package. Why would I buy that package? I like the condition of my cars too much to track them. And paint protection film protects your cars a little bit, but not completely. I know there's track tape you can put on them. When my warranty's up, if I have this car in 3 to 5 years, yeah, I probably would. I actually the 3000 GT, would I track that car? I'm worried that car would even like get around the track twice without breaking down, where I'm at right now. But I do want to track cars. I actually have a track car in mind that might be an addition to the channel at some point. But I paid too much money for this car. I'm still just enjoying it, just kind of breaking. It's got a couple thousand miles on it. So, do I think tracking is bad for your cars? Yes and no. It's hard on them. It's hard on brakes. It's hard on a lot of stuff. But I think it'd also be a blast, and I love doing that. So I do want to track cars. I here's what I would do, Doctor Jedi, sweet name by the way. Love that. I would do a drag strip. So I do want to do some times. I think it'd be fun, like to maybe bring both of my cars to the track. I know that's not the track that you're talking about, but I would like to go to the drag strip, time my cars, do that. Totally feel comfortable doing that. But tracking my car, if I had a car that wasn't as new, the Mitsubishi, I just don't know if it's reliable enough. And honestly, if I push that car too hard, it probably might blow up. Seriously, like a bomb. It might go off. I'm a little bit biased right now, but I do want to track cars. I do want to bring content around it, for sure. So Sean M, haha, Tommy Boy, one of my favorites. Dude, it's so good. I love that movie so much. I miss Chris Farley so much. He's one of my favorites. Dr. Jedi, best race car is someone else's race car. That's true, dude. It is. If any of you want to loan me your cars, I'd be more than happy to. I'm competitive. I like to drive fast. I think it'd be fun. I think it'd be fun to maybe do like a YouTube track day if I ever get big enough that we can all go hang out at the track. I'll pay for it and we can all go track cars. Josh Cooper, what kind of turbo upgrade would you recommend for a 2002 Volkswagen Passat? Well, Josh, since you're my friend and I'm pretty sure you're not serious, I just pushed that thing off a cliff, man. I'm surprised you're still driving that. We need to get you back in your Honda Accord. So it's funny, Josh. He's helped me install some subwoofers over the years. He had a Honda Accord in high school, and I don't remember how much horsepower that car was putting out, but he used every horsepower available in that car, and he drove it. He drove it like no one's business. And secretly, one day, I want to be able to afford to buy him that Honda Accord again. But Josh, if you are serious, I actually probably think we could find a turbo that we could upgrade that. We could actually probably tune that if you want to. We could do some videos on that. But if I blow it up, your call, man. Let's see, Kyle. I'm the only one I know that has an LT1 Camaro and kept the stock 245 all-season tires on it. I don't track at all, and my baby car keep the content coming awesome. Well, thanks, Kyle. I appreciate, man. I want you to know that I see your comments. I really appreciate you. You are a great subscriber, just like everybody else on here. Thank you, man. You're always positive. I kept my, guys, when it comes to tires, I don't know. I need to be more into tires than I am. What are these? The Eagle RSAs? I can't remember. I did really like the tires on the Mustang, the Michelin Sports. These tires are track tires, and I was never nervous driving this car in the rain or in the snow. A little bit, it was sketchy. This car, Josh, it was sketchy in the wintertime, but that's because we're also going where we shouldn't go in a Mustang in the middle of winter driving at home. But stock tires, stock tires, stock tires. Am I going to be replacing the tires on these? Probably not. I really don't want to spend $1,000 on tires. I shouldn't be driving these tires when I am right now, but I am. And yeah. If I die, you know what happened is the tires. But Kyle, appreciate you, buddy. Thanks for jumping in. Ben Curtis, a turbo might blow up your Passat. Josh Cooper, good call. I actually, one of the cars I was considering for a project car was a Golf, was actually a Volkswagen Golf. I actually had a Volkswagen Jetta growing up. My wife had a Volkswagen Jetta. and we sold both of them because we realized they're ticking time bombs. But hers had the turbo and it was fun. But what's crazy, if you guys have a Golf or Volkswagen or Audi, those cars with a downpipe and a tune, they rip. I almost got a Golf GTI for my project car because it would be a four-door car, could put the kids in it. But I wanted something more nostalgic. Now I might regret that. That's where I'm at. Would you run flat again? Yeah, possibly. Yeah, possibly. Would definitely consider it for sure. Would definitely consider it. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything that I wanted to update you guys on. So yeah, no, the next video you guys see, like I mentioned, it will basically be my second episode of fast food and fast cars. So it's funny. Josh, be watching that one, buddy. I call you out in it. Whoa, we got music coming on. We're gonna get demonetized here. Fabulous is coming on, the rapper. But Josh, I'm calling you out, buddy. You're in my next video. You watch for it. You watch for it. You know what I'm talking about. Large and loud. Hope you're doing good, Austin. I've been trying to keep it on vids. Been really busy. I'm on the East Coast, so it's pretty late here. Have a good Christmas. Large and loud. Thank you, brother. Thank you. I appreciate it. I see all your comments, dude. On the East Coast, dude. Go to bed, man. You're almost midnight there, but I appreciate you watching. Thanks for the support. I truly am, guys. I hope you guys feel the genuineness. I really do appreciate it. I'm surprised any of you guys watch this stuff, but I'm grateful that you guys support me. Dr. Jedi, what wrap color were you thinking for the 3000 GT? Well, wrap colors got pushed to the back of the list because Austin's running out of money. But so I decided on the 3000 not to paint it because that color is actually really rare on that car. And people that want that color, it's pretty rare. So what color was I thinking? Obviously, because with a wrap, you're going to see it. I was thinking of two colors. I was thinking of black or I was thinking of blue. And my brother, Landon, my brother-in-law, Landon, if you're watching this, buddy, I don't think you watch my videos, but he's actually going to help me wrap it. So that is still in the works. So the plan, once I get all these leaks and mechanical stuff figured out, I want to get all the door dings out of the car. I'm going to polish the paint. I'm going to do everything I can, take good care of the paint. And then we're going to wrap it. So blue or black, because I thought, hey, if you look under the hood and it's yellow, it probably would match pretty good. So anyways, Sean M., I'm dropping off too. We're Eastern here, Michigan. Appreciate insight, the Camaro color options. Dude, you rock, Sean. Thanks, brother. If you want to talk more, hit me up on Instagram. I'd be happy to chat with you. Dr. Jedi, I vote blue. I'm a blue fan. I really like blue. Black and yellow, I think, would be pretty sweet. And with a wrap, I don't have to worry about black as much as I did with the paint. So blue or black. But yeah, I think that could be pretty fun. But yeah, that's all I got, guys. You know, several of you are hopping off. I know it's late, but I hope you guys have a Merry Christmas. Really appreciate you guys. Seriously, I genuinely appreciate you guys. Look for my next video will probably be on Sunday, just because tomorrow, you know, Christmas Eve, then we have Christmas. So Sunday is probably my next video, maybe Monday at the latest. But yeah, I have that. If you guys are interested in seeing some acceleration on the 3000 GT, Josh, I know I sent you some snippets of this, but I'll for sure throw them out there. But guys, we aren't going to slow down. I love this too much that I might make some crazy moves, but we're going to have fun along the way, and I'm going to keep the videos coming. So guys, Merry Christmas. Have a great New Year. If you guys ever want to chat with me, feel free and send me a DM on Instagram. Happy to chat with you. Ben Curtis, dude, we need to go golfing this next year. Let's make that a promise. We need to go golfing. Well, I'll go play Frisbee golf if that's all we can do. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Merry Christmas, 909 Scat. Dude, I hope your family is feeling better. And seriously, dude, if you need something, let me know. I can have some food delivered, whatever you need. Like, just let me know, because chances are you're probably going to get it, or your kids. So let me know. I can help, man. Guys, have a great night. We'll talk to you later.